Hello and welcome to an update of the mating game. I know it's been 2 weeks since I posted an update, so let's get started. This is the European nightcrawler bin. This is the one we usually start with. And these guys have really done a great job processing the bedding. You can see there's basically no bedding left. And this tells me that I think I need to bring this experiment to a close. Ooh, look at that. I think this is where I fed last week. Yeah. They're doing great. They've multiplied beautifully. I'm surprised that there's still so much food left in here. That is a banana. This material feels very moist. It's not wet, but since they did process a lot of the bedding, there's a cocoon right there. Since they did process a lot of the bedding, there's really nothing but food left. Since that's all I'm putting in here is the nitrogen sources. Look at this big guy. Ooh, aren't you gorgeous? So, I'm thinking I'm just not going to give these guys any more food. I'll let them work through the banana. And I'm thinking that some more cocoons right here, right there. And I'm thinking that I'm just going to start counting these guys to see which ones have reproduced the best for us. I think enough time has passed. So let me go over to our red wiggler bin. So here are the red wigglers. And aside from the little bit of this bedding on top, I'm thinking they did the same thing. They processed everything in here that we originally started with, and I do think it's a perfect opportunity to bring this. Ooh, that must be where the banana is or was. Let's see how these guys did with the banana. Yeah, there's still some pieces left. Yep. Yeah, they're still working through that. So I'm thinking that there's more than enough food here for them. This is going to be a killer to count. These guys have really done a hell of a job reproducing. So just fluffing up the bedding like I usually do when I feed. In this case, I won't feed, but I'll still fluff up the bedding. And I'll leave these guys alone. And still plenty of food in here for them. So let's move over to our Perionyx bin. And here they are. Let's see. Interesting, they have just a bit more bedding than the red wigglers. And I think this is where we fed them. So they probably are congregating in that area. Oh yeah. And these guys are fast. Look at them trying to get away from me. Yeah, they have plenty of food as well. Look at all that. Here as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to count all of these guys. From 5 worms. 5 mature worms. Okay. So these guys are also doing well, and now interestingly enough, the bedding is not as processed in this bin as it is in the other 2. But that's okay, it doesn't matter. We will still count them out. Let's go over to the African nightcrawler bin. And here's our final bin. Oh, these guys are pretty clean. No crawling. We had some rain, so I'm actually surprised. And yeah, same here. They really worked the material over very well. So really no bedding left. Here's one of our big guys. And here is a young one. I'm trying to be very gentle with these guys since they tend to lose their tails if manhandle them too roughly, and I don't want to do that. But well, I think we fed here. I'm not sure. I fed them the same, but I fed them in different spots. But it does look like this is where we fed, because I can feel the food and I can feel the worms. Yeah, here they are. So they reproduce nicely. Nice little worm ball here. Yeah, these guys have done well, and they have done a great job composting this bedding. So again, I don't want my worms living in pure castings or veggie matter, so fruit and veggie matter. So I'm going to definitely go ahead, let them finish up, and I'm going to start counting these guys. You can place your bets as to who you think will win number 1 spot, number 2 spot, 3 and 4. I have an idea, I have my favorites. So you can comment down below. And maybe you even want to take a guess as to how many worms I have in each bin. Remember, we started with 5 mature worms in each bin. So place your bets, and thanks for joining me.